Gonna go do a hive inspection today to see how well the bees are filling out their comb as a result of my feeding them, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. We're back in the apiary here at the Homestead. And I may have some questions for you experienced beekeepers to help me out with this. I found one of my hives, this one in particular, was completely absconded the other day. So today I am checking out my other hives, and I suspect this hive right here may be getting ready to abscond. If you recall, this hive on the end right here and this hive right here were from an original swarm from this past summer or early spring that Ken had brought over and given to me. And then we took this hive over here and this hive right here, and we split them into this hive, and he purchased me 2 queens for my birthday. One queen took the hive and split. So she turned out to be a bad queen. So now let's see what's going on with the rest of these hives. Okay, I really gotta break open a couple of these hives I haven't been into yet since I started feeding, so I can see how successful they are at building up. And also I am placing their entrance reducers in right now to give them a better chance to defend their hive against robbing. Because I noticed over here at the feeder there's a lot of bees and wasps and hornets going for that nectar over there, and I might have to move the nectar away from the hive entrances to keep the other native critters away from my bees. Okay, this hive is completely full of bees, clear up on the lid. They've got comb filled out in the first 4. These girls are really busy, so I'm not going to bother them too much. They've got quite a bit going on here. This is a really strong, healthy hive. But I do want to put an entrance reducer on here. Well, I just opened the top cover of that hive, and they have about 25% of the frames filled up above, so I know they have plenty of room to build up and store up for the winters. So I'm going to inspect them, wait and inspect them later, because there's a lot of bees coming in and going out of there, so that looks like a really healthy hive. This hive I'm going to go ahead and take a look at. They got burr comb here. Look at, they're building on the roof. Burr comb. We want to discourage that. No buildup up there. I really want to take a look to see what's going on here. There's a lot of bees in here. They're kind of docile. That's a good sign. It means they have a queen in there. They've got no buildup on these outer frames yet. So I hesitate to put that top box on for the winter. Now they're starting to build that frame out. They're filling that out. They're laying in honey on that. That's a good thing. This is heavy. There's no caps. I'm worried. Well, they're laying up honey, but I see no cap brood. They're working it, they're drawing it out, but they're trying to fill it in, but I see no honey in there at all. I mean, no brood. So what happened to the queen? It's full of bees, but there's no cap brood. There's no sign of a queen laying. Well, I'm still learning this whole bee business. Really concerned about that one hive. There's hardly any honey in there. I've been feeding them like crazy, and I'm not sure if they're being robbed or they just eat everything up. That's concerning. I'll have to get my friend and mentor over here and help me figure this one out, because this is beyond my amateur experience of beekeeping. I'm still learning all the nuances of this beekeeping, and this is the end of the season, and the worry is getting them strong enough and stored up with enough food to last them through winter. That's my main concern. So after all that inspection, we discovered that second hive over there is it looks like they could be getting ready to abscond too. I couldn't tell if they were laying up honey in store or if they were cleaning it out, because My worry is there were no capped brood for bees to get them through the winter, because winter bees live longer than the summer and spring bees. So this concerns me. There's no capped brood, there's no evidence of a queen laying, but the bees are really docile, indicating there's a queen there, but is she not laying? I didn't see any queen cell supersedure cells to indicate that they were getting ready to swarm. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys help me out? I'm going to go ahead and give Ken a call and run it by him to see what he says. And also do a little bit more research online to see what other beekeepers do to help their hives be successful through the winter. I know wrapping the hive when it comes to that certain point in time to get them successfully through winter, to keep them warm enough and keep the moisture out. Moisture is death to a beehive, so I know I have to watch that. So I'll update you guys on another video on what I find out and what my friend Ken tells me. So yeah, it's frustrating in a way in trying to figure these things out, and that's why I suggest anybody who launches into beekeeping take a basic beekeeping course. I've been learning, I took a course and been learning as I go along. I got some books and glean a lot of information from what appears to be successful beekeepers online. And then I've got my buddy to lean on also. So I'm your host, Jerry Hansen, here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, doing an apiary beekeeping thing on the homestead. You can find me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit, Google+, and Instagram. You can also subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave comments, and sharing my videos also helps a lot. We'll see you guys again in more videos. Bye-bye.